What's up guys, welcome back to the channel with a review video. This time we're looking at another waifu from Snail, that is zombie girl Grisa. The product number is RPG03, which is the third installment of the Isekai adventure series. The first two are the Succubus Lustia and sister Muse Asdo. I've already made the reviews for both of them, so if you want to check it out, I'll put the link in the description. The boss art has the same aesthetic as the previous two. The theme color of this zombie girl is blue. And you can see the silhouette of her on the back, and her name is written here and also in the Japanese. This is the side and the back of the box. The same usual box from the Isekai series. Alright, so let's crack this open and see what we got. The figure comes in one layer of tray, and we can see the main figure in the center and the accessories and the standard snail shell stand. And we also have these usual seal sticker on the side and at the bottom. And here is the additional joint for the wrist joint, I guess. And she also comes with these paper sheets. This is the instruction manual. I usually skip them, but snail shell manuals are worth reading, so here we go. There is a new feature about the moving eyebrow, which will be mentioned in later. And we also got this photo cut of the zombie girl. And this is the upcoming figure, Tactical Mate. It's really nice to know that she is the one coming next, because I like her design so much. Alright, so let's take a look at the figure. Whoa, she looks so adorable, and the aesthetic is so amazing. The character design is somewhat unique, because we usually don't get a zombie girl figure before. The sculpting looks great. She isn't wearing anything, but covered with bandages. I guess she met with bandage shortage because the whole body couldn't be covered completely. Just kidding. The skin tone is undead blue with some glowing parts in certain area. Well, you can see them. There's a nice little bandage bow on her neck. I like the fact that her bandages are detailed with a semi-realistic wrap and the texture, and the black lines for the wrinkles, which adds the realistic depth. They're made with soft plastic, so you don't need to worry about breaking, and they're not confined in one place, and you can slide and move them like this. Her hair is fixed at floating position with no joints. On the outside, the hair color is light gray and light blue gradient at the end. On the inside, it is only light blue and dark blue gradient, but I feel it is more like light blue only. The gradient is not that noticeable. Well, what I'm concerned about her is the floating hair, and the bandages could be in the way of articulation, and we could lose some movements. So let's find out about it. Starting from the head. Her head can only go this much because, as I mentioned before, this hair is in the way, and she can look downward pretty much. And the side to side movement and the rotation. Oh, that right end keeps popping out. It's better to show the left arm. Okay, the arm can go up to 90, and we got a arms over here. It can go forward like this. Oh, this one too. I think it's better not to move extreme movement because her arms are too fragile. And we got a double jointed elbow, but the joint is more or less limited by the bandages. And here is the wrist joint movement. The hands are, the palms are also very detailed. You can see there are some dots on the bandages as if she was decaying. Well, her chest movement is limited by something. She can only move this much and not that much. The side to side movement. There is no lower torso movement, and the leg can go only this much. And here is the tight swivel. Well, I like that they hide the joint within the bandages. It's a really clever move. Well, on the side as well. And you got a double jointed knee, and again it was limited by the bandages. And we got this ankle joint. It is true that her articulation was limited because of the bandages and the hair, but I think zombie do not need that kind of extreme movement because they are mostly slow and doing some classic zombie pose. So I guess it's okay to be able to move around just like this extent. This is the classic zombie move. Okay, so now let's take a look at the accessories that she comes with. Okay, so these are all the accessories that she comes with. She comes with 2 pairs of hand and 2 interchangeable head sculpt. Before I show you the head sculpt, there is something I need to show. Her eyebrows are movable. You can see here her little eyebrow, really small, can be rotated like this. It's so small. You can change the expression of the figure just by moving the eyebrows. To change the head, you need to remove the front headpiece, and here is the faceplate. Well, another thing I don't like about this figure is that one of her eyes is always covered with these bandages, and we could lose the 2 eyes poses. The eyes are nicely painted. Snail usually does a nice job with the anime faceplates because they look so adorable. And you got this thing to rotate the eyeball like this. You can rotate the eyeballs to whatever direction you like. Okay, it's better to reset to the default position. Oh, they're not in looking at the same place. Okay, and this on this face, her tongue is sticking out. So does this. Oh, the ears are not the same. This one is, the ears are like this, going upward, while this one and this one are going down. Then they don't have the same ear position. Wow, that's really nice. And this one is surprised face expression, and this one is crying or more like sleeping because all of her eyes has this tears coming down. So this is more like a sleeping head, I think. And this face had the same tongue sticking out expression. So these are all the face plates that she comes with. I'm gonna put this back. Now for the hand accessory, there is a pair of zombie hand attached to the body, and here is a pair of fists. I don't know what is this fist for. I mean, she couldn't fight. And here is a pair of holding hands. And here is the bone parts. This can be her arms, can be popped up from the mid arm. Oh, I mean from the mid arm, not the whole arm. Let's do it again. Okay, from the mid arm like this, and replace the mid arm with this bone as if her arm was amputated. This is is going to be like this. And she could be holding her own arms with another arms like this. And as I mentioned before, these bandages are movable, but they are really stuck. It's better not to remove them, but I think this one will be easy. You can just simply slide this out, but I don't want to do this. I might break something else while doing, so it's better to stick this like this. And we also got this pile of dirt with a hole in the middle. This one is for like this, you back from the dead. And we also got this classic standard snail shell stand with a clamp, or this one. This could be inserted into the back. Like this. Okay, so these are all the accessories that she comes with. Okay, this is how she looks without the bandages. To remove the arm bandages, I was sliding upward before, but that was impossible because this hole was narrower than the diameter of the arm. So to remove this, you need to remove the double jointed elbow here and sliding down like that. And to remove this forearm bandages, you need to remove the hands and sliding down like that. The feet as well, you remove the feet and slide down the bandages. Well, I do not want to recommend to remove the bandages because that was really hard. While I was doing so, I was really afraid that I might break something. That was a hard task. So I'll do this only for this time to show you how she looks without the bandages. Alright, so now let's put her bandages back and let's go to the size comparisons. This is how she looks next to other Snail Cloud. This is the Snail RPG-01 Succubus Lustia, and this is the RPG-02 Sister Muse Asdo. This is the Banniger Island. Well, Snail girls have a common problem, that is they cannot stand on their own because of the high heels or some heavy things. Maybe that's why they give us standard stand with every figure. This is how she looks next to other girls. And here is next to Figma female body. And here is next to Figma Takarara Rika from, wait, what's the anime name? Oh, the Gridman. And here is next to Figma Kugisaki Nobara. Well, compared to Figma, she is basically the same. And here is next to SH Figure Ayase Momo. And here is next to SH Figure Changli, outfit 2. And here is next to Chadatran Kami. And here is next to Buzz Mode, Nezuko demonized version. In case you want to know how she'll toss next to a male figure, here is next to Mayfus, Captain America. Alright, that's all for the review. I think this figure is another nice one added to the Snail Isekai line. Well, for those who doesn't know what Isekai mean, it means transported to another world, which is the mythical or fantasy world, something like that, which is definitely the theme of these figures. Moreover, her aesthetic is pretty unique compared to other waifu figures. I think she will be a fun figure to pose for photography or display in the shelves. Well, that's all for my review. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks for watching and see you in my next videos.